These are our beardies. This one here, this is Kinktail. Kinktail has a couple of problems. Normally I don't keep her in this tank. Her left eye right there was badly scratched when I brought these three beardies home when they were very, very young. Oh, look at her puff her beard out. And as a result, sand seriously irritates her eye to the point where it crusts up and she rubs on it, trying to make it feel better, of course. But the only reason why I have her in this tank right now is because since they come out of hibernation, this little beardie has not been able to lay eggs because her tank is kept sand free because of her eye. Whereas on the other hand, these two right here, this is Digger and Saphiera. Saphiera is the one with the really orange chin. She laid eggs last night, which I did post on YouTube last night. The other one is Digger. She laid eggs this morning, just laid them on top of the sand. She is for sale, and I do have a video of her posting her for sale. Now, Kinktail has been slightly beat on today by those two others, which I've been able to run interference on so far. But the only reason why I have Kinktail here in a tank is so she can lay her eggs. As soon as she lays her eggs, I'm putting her back in the other tank because of the sand. And the reason why this one here is named Kinktail is because, well, she does have a kink in her tail. And that kink is right on the rim of that bowl. As you can tell too, her tail has also been nipped. That happened when she was very, very young, probably a baby. This one here, this beardie, is a yellow translucent bearded dragon. She has virtually no pattern, and under the light she is really pretty. Also, the day I brought these three home, later on that evening, sometime during the night, one of those two others, right here, had nipped her elongated right rear toe, and it was dangling just by a piece of flesh when my son and I got up the next day. So unfortunately I did have to amputate the remaining part of the toe, what was just hanging, put some medication on it, and it never did get infected, luckily. And well, that happened over a year ago and she's doing fine. But she's got her beard all puffed out. Look at that. And that's so cool when a beardie has her beard all puffed out like that. I'm going to try and come in for a better close-up here. She is actually a very good looking animal. I have trained her, this one particular, to drink from a squeeze bottle. Saphiera, the one with the bright orange chin, as soon as I pull out the spray bottle and put it in the tank, she runs underneath of it and opens up her mouth to it. And she likes getting sprayed in the mouth. Now, Digger, on the other hand, does not care for water and rarely ever drinks any. Ooh, look at her. Oh, there we go. Some very unique female beardy behavior going on here. That is neat. Oh, here we go. She's got herself all puffed out. Kinktail does. Beard out. She's not aggressive, but she don't take much crap from the other two lizards, really. Let's see if we can't get a better look at what's going on here. Kinktail has herself all flared out on the sides. Beard still puffed out. Ready to kind of put the other two into place when they try and gang up on her. She don't take no crap. I'll give her that. She'll be somewhat submissive, but she won't let them bully on her. These animals are really neat. Each one of these has their own personality. Yeah, there's Saphiera bouncing her head again. And notice I don't have much stuff in this tank. As bearded dragons like to tear things apart. So they're just basically bare essentials in here. In this tank, I do have the UVA 150 watt heat lamp, UVB 4-foot long fluorescent tube, and those are on timers. They're on 13 hours a day. And right there is the heat emitter, which is 50 watts. That stays on continuously. Really like these guys. I've had them for about a year and a half now. I bought them when they just turned adolescence. When you were about, I don't know, I think they were 2 or 3 months old. And now, those two there, which is Digger and Kinktail, are sisters. They're from the same group of eggs. You wouldn't know it to look at them. Kinktail being a hybrid. And this one here, born from a different batch of eggs, so I don't know if they all share the same parents, but all three of these are females. I wanted it that way because I didn't want to have any little beardies running around. I want the expense, time, work, and so on that goes along with beardies that have bred. So I bought these from a breeder in Virginia Beach, and she's very, very sharp. She's able to identify all three of these when they were just about, like I said, 2 months old as females. My breeder is Bennett's Creek Reptiles. Lauren Bennett was the woman I bought these from. Very, very nice, extremely helpful woman. Cares immensely about what she does. Anybody interested in buying any beauties from her, you can contact me through YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to share that information. Last talk, the business was so slow that she might have to get out of it. Hopefully she's still in it. She loved doing it. And thank you for watching, and I hope that you will get into keeping bearded dragons. They're very docile and fairly easy to take care of, but they can be quite expensive as far as setup and feeding goes. So be prepared for that. Look how they just climb on each other. And that Digger just probably raked a nail across Saphiera's eye, and that's what happened to Kinktail when Kinktail was young. That's why I don't keep her in this tank. I'm just waiting for her to lay her eggs. As soon as she lays her eggs, I'm pulling her out of this tank and putting her back in the other. May not be the thing to do, but it seems to work. Y'all take care and have a great day.